We all love a little cheat day, a little indulgence, whether that's in the form of a bucket of fried chicken, or some crispy budgies, or just a cold, sugary soft drink. It's universal. But there are certain states in India where people consume fizz and fries a little bit more than others. Hello and welcome to another episode of The Data Point. Today we're going to be taking a look at food consumption patterns of people in various states, specifically at their fried food and fizzy drink consumption, and then the healthy fruits and vegetables consumption. According to data collected by the National Family and Health Survey 5, which was conducted in 2019 to 2021, several northeastern and eastern states and Goa consume relatively higher amounts of fried foods and aerated drinks compared to the rest of India. For example, in Goa, over 22% of men and 8.3% of women drank aerated drinks every day. 9.7% of women in Assam drink aerated drinks daily. And when it comes to fried foods, about 83% of women and 79% of men in Mizoram eat fried foods every day. In Assam, the share was 44% for women and 41.5% for men. In Odisha, about 39% of men eat fried foods daily. For women, that share is about 30%. Compare this to Punjab, where only 0.9% of men consume aerated drinks daily, and Tamil Nadu, where only 5.5% of women eat fried foods every day. And although daily consumption levels are higher in several states, we see that in general, in many of them, the levels have also reduced in 2019 to 2021 compared to 2015-2016. Consumption of aerated drinks among men went down in 18 of the 28 states that we analyzed, while consumption of fizzy drinks among women fell in 14 states. Consumption of fried food among men declined in 17 states, and with women, there was a decline in 18 states. Regular consumption of these kinds of foods and beverages is linked to chronic diseases. The World Health Organization's Department for the Prevention of Non-Communicable Diseases says that the consumption of added sugar, including the sugar found in aerated drinks, is a major factor behind obesity and diabetes. When it comes to fried foods, studies by the Harvard School of Public Health show that people who ate fried foods at least once a week were at a greater risk of developing both type 2 diabetes and heart disease. This risk rises when the consumption of such food increases. And on top of this, eating fried food that's cooked in used oil is another factor in developing higher blood pressure and increased triglyceride levels. When someone is suffering from conditions like high blood pressure, high random glucose levels, and high triglyceride levels, it's defined as a metabolic syndrome. This condition increases the risk of developing heart disease, diabetes, stroke, or all three. And it's important to keep in mind that diabetes is already a major issue in India. In 2019, India recorded about 77 million diabetics, the second largest number of diabetes cases in the world. In fact, between 1990 and 2019, India recorded the biggest increase in diabetes-related deaths, recording 78,789 deaths in 1990 to 2,73,089 fatalities in 2019. Now, on the flip side, let's look at the data on consumption of healthy foods. Let's take dark green leafy vegetables. Interestingly here, women in Tamil Nadu are eating far less leafy vegetables. In fact, in 2019 to 2021, only 10.6% of women in Tamil Nadu consume dark green leafy vegetables on a daily basis, which is the lowest share among all states. This is a major dip from what the data showed 5 years ago. In the 2015 to 2016 survey, 59.6% of women in Tamil Nadu consumed leafy greens. Consumption among women has dropped by 49 percentage points. The state with the second biggest drop was Assam, which saw a 19.8 percentage point decline. Interestingly though, when it comes to men in Tamil Nadu, 42.5% consume dark green leafy vegetables every day. That's a 31.9 percentage point difference between Tamil Nadu's men and women. Consumption of greens among men in Tamil Nadu did still drop, just not as much as it did with women. The share of men who consume such vegetables declined by 23.4 percentage points in Tamil Nadu, which is less than half of the drop seen amongst Tamil Nadu's women. The data also shows that besides Karnataka, all southern states rank at the bottom of the list of green leafy vegetable eaters. So what does this mean? Given that Tamil Nadu has the least share of its women eating dark green leafy vegetables, and that the share saw a drastic drop over the past 5 years, gender inequality in consumption is the highest in Tamil Nadu compared to all other states. Dark green leafy vegetables are a rich source of iron, folic acid, vitamin C, and calcium. Previous NFHS surveys noted that, quote, states with the highest levels of anemia among women are the same states that have the lowest regular consumption of green leafy vegetables among women, unquote. Given what the data is showing, it's possible that the share of anemic women in Tamil Nadu may increase in future surveys. A quick note on the data: the male sample size is relatively lower than the number of female respondents in the NFHS. However, the difference in the sample size exists across all the states, not just Tamil Nadu, so the conclusion still stands. So what stopped women in Tamil Nadu from consuming these green leafy vegetables over the past 5 years? Was it a lack of availability in the market? Did prices increase? And if prices increased, how were men still able to eat green leafy vegetables on a daily basis? Is it because women in Tamil Nadu are eating after the men and they don't have enough of these vegetables as they'd maybe like? On the other hand, how come fried food consumption is highest in Mizoram and still incidence of diabetes is lowest there among all states in India? Mizoram doesn't even feature among the states with the most hypertensive people. There are several questions here that need answers.